Okay, we have our first Mississippi State Bulldog is Aaron Brule, a New Orleans area native. Do we have any questions?
When you look at last year and hopefully obviously getting better this year, what signs have you seen already that you guys are headed in the right direction and ready to take a step forward?
I've seen high energy from everybody on the team. Coach Leach has given us great advice on what to do this offseason in order to be even better for next season. And just all the guys being on one tune and getting going.
What are your expectations on the defense just, for this season?
You always want to supersede expectations that you had the year before. And just having high energy guys like we do have and being on one tune and getting ready for fall camp and things of that sort, we're definitely ready to get after it.
And when you look at 2021, hopefully more of a normal season compared to last year when stadiums were half or a quarter full, how exciting is it to be able to play in front of more fans?
Well, if you've been to a Mississippi State game, you get those cowbells, and if you have 60,000 plus cowbells, you usually get the momentum on the team leading to the game, and that's a great feeling to have.
On your left here, second row.
How important was it to have a normal offseason and kind of get adjusted to kind of the new program after not having a full offseason last year?
Our coaches, our strength staff, and those guys, they do a great job of preparing us for the games and the offseason leading up to the season, and I can't thank them enough for putting us in the position that they have.
On the second row to your right.
You guys returned to Texas A&M to play at Kyle Field this season. What do you remember from the atmosphere at Kyle Field 2 years ago, and what's it like playing in front of those fans?
Actually, that was my sophomore year, and I actually believe that I pulled my hamstring or something that year. And I didn't get to fully play, which I was going to play a lot that game, and I really look forward to playing there again. They have like 103,000 people or something like that. It's really electric, so I can't wait to get there.
You guys went into Baton Rouge last year and had a great opener. How was that day for you?
Obviously, that being my my home school and things like that, getting to have my whole family, all of my coaches and stuff from high school, probably watch it on TV and things of that sort. It was a great feeling to be back there and actually get a win, actually.
What's your best Mike Leach story?
So it just went off my head. On the plane here, he was giving us a story about about boxing in general. Because our O-linemen at school, they do like boxing drills and things of that sort for workouts and stuff like that. And he was saying that most of the time, O-linemen and things of that sort, they push heavyweight, they squat heavyweight, and they don't necessarily have extremely quick hands to, maybe chop down the hands of D-linemen and blitzing linebackers and stuff like that. So having quick hands is something that he is big on, and he gave that boxing story that he had.
You guys when you played A&M last year, Isaiah Spiller, the running back, had a good game. What do you remember about trying to take him down, and what kind of makes him a unique running back in the SEC?
He's great at running between the tackles and breaking tackles and things of that sort. He's a fast guy. I watched film on him leading up to this game that we had against him, and we knew we'd have a task in our hands. He was able to make a few plays, but he's a good player.
What do you guys need to do to have the week-to-week consistency that you seek?
I think having your whole team on one accord and listening to the small details that your coaches and strength coaches have to offer for you, that'll be a big part in being consistent throughout the season.
Just how tough is it being in the SEC West, when week in, week out, every opponent, high competition? And do you embrace maybe being overlooked a little bit coming into a season? I mean, is that easier, harder for you?
I know when I came to Mississippi State, obviously you see guys all around the league, the NFL and stuff like that, who come from Mississippi State. And when I chose to come to Mississippi State, I knew I would have to have that chip on my shoulder, and I already had that chip on my shoulder from being somewhat under-recruited and things of that sort. So, yeah, that's definitely what I look forward to, being at Mississippi State.
What are the selling points when you're trying to bring in recruits there?
Selling points is the atmosphere of the games, our new stadium that we have, the atmosphere of the people around there, how they treat you. You're treated really, really well in Starkville. Our coaches, the strength staff, the students on campus, everybody's on one tune and willing to give you whatever you need to be successful in life.
back here in the front row.
You've already talked a little bit about the defense, but going against your offense in practice, what have you seen from them, and what do you expect this offense to, how dynamic do you expect them to be this year?
As we know, this is an extremely explosive offense once they get into the tune of things, and I think us being a great defense and them being a great offense is gonna definitely iron sharpens iron. So I think that'll be a pretty good thing to have going on this fall and competing and getting better.
To your left over here again.
So, Dogs won the College World Series. How much does that motivate you guys after seeing the Starkville community rally around that team and them bringing home a trophy to Starkville?
That's super, super exciting. Everybody in Starkville comes out for everything, so to see the huge parade that we had and things of that sort is really, really nice. And, everybody's going to take a little bit of piece of that national championship by it being in Starkville. So that was a big, big moment for our school in the history of our programs.
We have any other questions for Aaron? Thank you very much. Good job. Good luck this year.
Thank y'all.